What's up, my fellow Doncicians? I'm the Lucky Show. Welcome to the Luka Show. And this is going to be a special Christmas edition with Luka playing on Christmas Day. I thought, let's give away some Luka Doncic stuff. So first, there's going to be one winner, and you guys are going to have to wait till the end of the episode to see how you're going to win this. But the one winner will receive this beautiful Luka Doncic status blue parallel. Just a clean, shiny-looking rookie card. They will also receive a prominence insert where he's going one-footed like his Prizm, his National Treasures. Beautiful, shiny-looking card as well. Let's dig in here. What else do we have for the winner? And let's see. Oh, we got a Luka jersey we got going on here. This is not like some authentic, official $200 jersey, but still free jersey going along with the two cards. And to throw on top, let's do $77 PayPal. So that is the prize. Wait till the end of the episode to hear how you guys are going to win that. This episode, few things. I first want to share a Luka Doncic 1-of-1 card that I just picked up. I will say I've been picking up quite a few nice cards, some football cards recently. Maybe I'll share it with you this episode, which cards I've been picking up. But I'm going to share with you guys the Luka for sure. And I picked up some money basically because I sold off a bunch of sealed wax. And one of those boxes that I sold off are Prizm FOTLs, 1920 Prizm FOTLs. If you guys have watched my videos, I stocked up on those quite a bit. I've sold off about 15% of my supply, but in order to enjoy selling off the wax, I'm gonna open up one of the boxes I have remaining, so that should be fun. Ripping open one of these Baby Yoda powerful FOTL Prizms with 6 big hits, 4 silvers. So hoping to get lucky on that. Maybe I'll give away a card from this box as well. And I'll finish it off by just taking a quick look at Luka's market heading into this season. Specifically, I'm going to look at his base silvers and his Optic Holo Optic base and kind of give you my 2 cents on where I think his card prices might be heading during the course of this season. So let's get right into it. Let me first share with you guys the Luka Doncic 1-of-1 that I just picked up. Alright, so I just picked this card up a few days ago. I was actually expecting this card to take like 4 to 8 weeks to arrive. And so very, very surprised actually. It was sitting in front of my door for a whole day. And I just didn't even realize that this was a package from Panini. Finally went to pick it up, opened it up. To my surprise, it is the newest 1-of-1 straight from Panini. That is right. There's your hint, guys. It was a Dutch auction starting off at $100,000. Several days later, it finally got to a point. I still may have overpaid on this one. Got to a point where I was comfortable purchasing. Yes, I am part of the blockchain gang, guys. It is Luka's 1-of-1 Triforce triple patch. Please focus. There we go. You got the laundry tag that no one cares about in the middle, but 2 other really cool little patch pieces. And just really love the design, like the image of Luka going up. And yes, it is game worn. In the blockchain digital version, it actually didn't say game worn. I'm not sure if you guys can read it. It says it right here. Just trust me on that one, guys. Game worn. So that is the new 1-of-1 Luka that I picked up. The football cards, if I'm going to show you, I'm going to have to edit it in here. So maybe I'll show you guys a few of the football cards that I've been picking up, and it is definitely a rabbit hole that I've been led down. I'm gonna blame it on IG chat group, the Grails R Us chat group. A lot of football collectors in there, a lot of guys showing off football cards, and honestly, they're just some better values or deals. When I look at, trying to acquire Luka cards, they're not really values, but they're just cheaper, and there's a certain screw it. Let me just show you guys a few of the football cards that I've been picking up. So let me share with you guys some of the football cards I've been picking up. And not the smartest move on my part. I haven't received any of these in hand. So sellers, please continue the card to its path. I'm sure there's not going to be issues any there. Cross some fingers. Anyways, first one, my first Mahomes. It is his rookie premium patch auto out of Immaculate, 3-color, number to 49. Really beautiful looking card. And for me, pick this card up. One, it's just exciting to watch Mahomes play. And he's kind of the counterpart in the NFL world to Luka. But I just thought there was a lot of value there, especially compared to Luka's premium patch autos, what they command, and then how much the Mahomes is going for, and it is a fraction of the cost. If you guys watched my video from a few weeks ago, you know I lost my mind, started doing the Tua show in the middle of the Luka show. How dare me? Picking up more Tuas, picked up this Immaculate logos to 25 gold parallel, and it is jersey number to 1. Really cool patch there. Love that card. So next one, though, it is a card. It's another Tua card, and you guys know about my big D, my Luka Doncic, my pride and joy D patch. And when I saw this Tua card, I had to get it because it is a perfect match. You got big D, and now I got the little D. Can you guys see it? That's right. A gold parallel RPA with the little D patch. Please don't tell me it's an upside down P. It is an upside down P, but let's just be quiet, guys. Big D, little D. I think that's a cool little pairing. So, yeah, those are the football cards I've been picking up. Back to the show. All right, so it is time for me to now treat myself to a little Percy Prizm personal Christmas gift to myself. So, probably one of the biggest transactions I've made in this hobby. I sold off a bunch of FOTL Prizm and also a case of 1819 Prizm Cellos, and freed up some money, as you guys saw with some of my football purchases. But you know what? I haven't ripped wax in a long time. You guys saw my Target videos. I can't find cards in retail, big box stores, and I'm sure as heck not forking over the money for a lot of this stuff. So lucky for me, I bought this over a year ago, not at the prices they are today. So I'm not going to be ripping at, you know, $3,000, $3,500 cost today. Still, let's get lucky. Let's see what I get. Should I just rip it right here, or should I change the camera angle? Let me just rip it right here. Let's go for it. And I'm going to hopefully show you guys. Here we go. Ripping right into it. Some of the big hits here. So this is a really fun product to rip. Actually, when we bought this originally around Christmas time last year, I had a big party. It was called Prizmas. We opened up a case of Prizm, a case of like hoops, but then also we opened up 9 or 10 of these boxes. I haven't opened up any since. All right, the wrapping is off. There's no going back. Here we go, guys. Here we go. One magic pack, and these packs are loaded. You're gonna have 4 silvers, and that's as bad as it gets. But then you get 6 hits, 6 shimmers, and all the shimmers are SSP. The blues are unnumbered. The greens are to 25, golds to 10, and blacks. Here we go. I see nothing. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to see it before you guys. I'll try not to, though. First card up is a silver, and it is Willie Cauley-Stein starting off with some Mavericks love. A little surprised to see the Mavericks sign him, but, you know, he's going to be a backup to the backup, so not a bad option there. I've been following Willie for quite some time, obviously being drafted by the Kings. Next up, speaking of Kings, we got Jabari Parker. And he was lighting up training camp early on. Buzz was he was a new man, but you heard that a few times with him. Now he's already banged up and probably won't be getting much run for the Kings. Jabari Parker. Don't know why I'm spending so much time on these duds. First rookie out is Tremont Waters. Silver. Nice thing about these FOTLs, from all the memories of ripping these 9-10 boxes a year ago, is coming back to me. Really good quality, good centering on them, much better than the stuff coming out of retail. All right, the last silver who still has hope for this guy. He actually looked pretty good in a few preseason games. It's Kevin Knox. All right, the silvers are out of the way. Now we are to the main event, guys. There's 6 shimmers remaining. We've got 3 shimmer autos, 3 base. Let's go into the first one. I see it. It's a rookie, and it's an auto. It's Jarrett Culver. Not horrible. Blue shimmer. Good-looking card. All right, I'm going to put this down and keep moving here. Next up, I see red. I don't know what that means exactly. It's another auto, and it is... Who is that? Kevin Willis. Kevin Willis. Nice auto, but a dud for sure. All right, let's put that down. Let's finish strong here, guys. Last auto. Last auto. Try not to look down. Grabbing the card. Bring it up. It is. What is this? Oh, Kings. Kings, but, you know, I'd rather have Guy right now. It's Justin James, the wrong guy. Look at that swirl of a auto. All right, so what is that? 3 sensational signatures? That's crap. All right, 3 base shimmers remaining. Still trying not to look down. Here we go. First base up is... Oh, Willie Cauley-Stein, hot pack. Yeah! Said nobody. Crap. All right, let's get better than that. All right, 2 more shimmers to go. Let me try to place it without looking. Okay, back to here. Come on. Give me something big. I'll flip back around. Pete Maravich. Pistol Pete. What are you doing, man? You're a great baller, but I don't want to see you in this box. All right. Glory's last shot. Here we go. I can't tell what color it is. I'm doing a good job of not looking. I think it's blue. What is it? Crap. What a dud, boys. What is this? Who is this? Malik Beasley. Malik frickin' Beasley. Well, that was trash. Learn your lesson, guys. Don't open this stuff. Save it for the experts. Save it for the gamblers. All right. What am I doing now? Huh? What am I doing now? Everything is just ruined. Do I open up another one? No, I'm just kidding, guys. Have a good attitude. Don't go on tilt here. You know, that's the problem sometimes with wax. I've got all these FOTL boxes here. Totally makes me want to grab another one. No. Take a deep breath, and I'm grabbing them. I'm just kidding. Okay. Done. Out of my system. Not going to go on tilt. Let's talk about Luka Doncic cards moving forward this season. All right, so let's talk a little bit about Luka's card market in the hobby. Moving forward this season, there are a lot of expectations on Luka. I'm sure you guys probably know that he is the front runner for MVP, which means, you know, if you extrapolate that a little bit further, which means that a lot of people are high on the Mavericks' performance this season during the regular season. Usually in MVP, they're going to be, you know, top 2 team in the league. Yeah, not a lot of people are saying the Mavs are going to be top 2, but in some ways that MVP, being the favorite for MVP, is implying that. So a lot of people are really high on the Mavs, on Luka Doncic. I think the easiest way for me to take a look and predict the future of Luka this season is to look at 2 of his staple cards. It is his Silver Prizm PSA 10 and also his Optic Holo PSA 10. We can look at base as well, but I think that these are the more stable assets, and they're really more like, in some ways, they're like the Bitcoin of the hobby, I think, moving forward for maybe the next 5-10 years in this hobby. You know, a lot of prices, a lot of multipliers will be based off of this card and this card, how they're doing. And so how have these been doing? First of all, let's first take a look at some of the performance. All right, so I've got my card ladder account up, and I'm comparing my Luka Doncic Silver to the Luka Doncic Holo. And let's take a look at the last 3. Actually, you know what? Let's go take a look at the last year and see, the trajectory of these card prices. And as you can see, if you look back a year, yeah, these guys just a tad over $1,000. As you can see, the blue is the Optic Holo, the red is the Silver Prizm. They were pretty much identical. $75 difference, $12.50 for the silver, $11.75 for the Holo, and a steady rise throughout the season. And then right here, you start to see the quarantine here, March, April, the slow rise, hitting, we're still only looking at $2,000 right here, pretty much even again, the silver and the Holo. This is in June. And then as we enter the NBA bubble, the return of basketball, this is where we see the the silver and the Holo pass $5,000 for the first time. And here peaking, obviously the big game winner for Luka, peaking $8,800 and $6,900 for the Holo. So you see this separation here for the first time. I think probably there's a lot of new money, a lot of people picking up their first Lukas tended to go for the Silver Prizm, it being more the iconic card. But the Holo, as you can see, historically has been right there with the Silver Prizm for the most part. And then here you see the impact of when you have a print run as high as these Silver Prizms and Holos. The Holos are pretty rare, to be fair, but even a card like this, and think about how much a base is compared to these Silver Prizms, but even these silvers are prone to take a hit during the off season. You see it here as the prices dipped. Here, the Silver Prizm is getting close to 5,000, 5,684, 5,500 basically, and then the Holos reaching below $5,000 here in September. But now, as the season returns, here we start to see these prices pick back up, and right now we have silvers around $9,000, and with the Holos, $7,000, $7,500. So for me, we've seen a incredible ramp up already with these two cards, and it's hard for me to see these cards continuing on such a steep trajectory here. I do feel that the $10,000 mark, as long as Luka's playing well, doing his 30 and 30, 10 and 10, and Dallas is winning, I feel this card will, both the Optic and the silver will hit $10,000. I think they could merge, they could get very close, even though there has been this separation for a while. Again, the Holos being a tenth of the print run of the Silver Prizms, PSA 10s, really could allow it to close the gap very quickly. And you can see here, even a few weeks ago, you've got a convergence of 83.50, 77.10, and it could happen again for sure. But anything past $10,000, I think it's going to be a difficult or slow rise. I don't think we're going to see any big jump from $10,000 to $15,000. I think psychologically that $10,000 mark, well, it should stay there. I actually expect it to be pretty steady in that $10,000 range through the season. Perhaps as we get to the playoffs, we could see that card reach 15,000 at its max. But yeah, I see these cards around that 10K range, both silver and Optic, for a good portion of the season. All right, let's take a quick look at Luka's base Prizm versus his Optic base as well. You go take a look at the 1 year trajectory of these cards, and you see a year ago, yes, they were very cheap. $194 for the Prizm PSA 10 as compared to the $132 for an Optic base, and you see about a 2/3 value Optic base to the Prizm base, which is bigger than the difference between the Holo and the silver, which was around 80, 90, and sometimes they were pretty much the same. Reason why, I would say, just visually, the Prizm, you've got a silver finish of the card. It's not the refractor, but it's very similar looks wise to the Silver Prizm. The Optic, you've got quite a big difference with the white border, just doesn't look as clean and as stunning as the Holo. Big difference there. So I think that's why you see that 2/3 difference in value, and that 2/3, 65% value. It really mirrors itself as we entered the quarantine, the ramp up to the NBA bubble here, and then obviously spiking here with Luka's game winner. The Prizm base going for over 2,000, 2146. The Optic base going for 1276. So you're looking at maybe a 60% value difference here, and then the steep decline here, losing about 40% value within a month here. 1201 for the Prizm base, into the 600s for the Optic. So the Optic there around 55% compared to the Prizm at the low point. And now we're starting to see the ramp up here again. But the interesting thing here is you see the ramp up with the Prizm base as it's back up to 1790. The Optic base, however, at 823 right now, you're looking at 45% value as compared to the Prizm at a low point there. And I expect that to be back into that 55, 60, 65% range. So if you guys are looking to pick up a Luka base rookie card, that is a decent buy right now. Ceiling wise though, this card I think is limited by the ceiling on the silver and the Holo. And for me, you know, because of that ceiling, I don't see the base Prizm going past $2,500. I can see it fluctuating between that $2,000, $2,500 range this year, but really hard to see it going past that, considering the ramp up in price that we've seen already, the saturation of the market for Luka, the growth of him already. Hard to see it growing at such a rapid pace. It's still doable though. It could happen. I've been stunned over and over again in this hobby the last 6 months to 9 months, but I just don't see it becoming a $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 card. I just don't see that happening. But yes, the Optic base, however, at 823, I do see it going back into that $1,200, $1,500 range. So more growth there for the Optic, in my opinion. Those are my 2 cents on the Prizm and Optic PSA 10s. All right, so before I reveal how you guys are gonna potentially win the cards, the jersey, the $77 PayPal, I just want to say thank you to everybody in the community who's reached out to me via DMs or text messages. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you probably know that I ruptured my Achilles a few weeks ago, which has made it a little difficult to get out to the hobby room, it being detached from my house. I really appreciate it though, guys. Yes, I was trying to be too cool, too youthful playing basketball. Sad thing is I was the youngest guy out there on the courts at my youthful 39 years old. But what can you do? It was a really freak injury. I was playing defense within the first 2 minutes. Felt like somebody hit me in the back of the foot with a baseball bat. No, non-contact. We all kind of had an idea what was to come, but ruptured Achilles. I will be out of commission for a little while, but I'm getting a little bit more mobile. This next week, I'm going to be allowed to put some weight on my right side. Still not able to flex that Achilles, but you know, I should be able to wobble out here a little bit more frequently. So hopefully not the long gap. All right, now I'm going to tell you guys, sorry for rambling about my rupture. I'm going to tell you guys how to win this card. It's really simple. We've got Luka Doncic, LeBron James, Christmas Day. First, I want you guys to choose the player who's going to score the most points in that game. But then I also want you guys to choose the number of rebounds. Actually, you know, forget it. I'm going to edit on the fly here. I want you guys, let's just focus on Luka Doncic. Please, in this video, post the number of points you think Luka Doncic is going to score Christmas Day against the Lakers. Also, for tiebreaker purposes, please put down the number of rebounds and the number of assists you think that he will score or accumulate. So, first thing, we'll go with points. Closest to points wins. If there's a tiebreaker, which I'm assuming they probably will be, last time I think like 4 or 5 people nailed, no, maybe it was 2 or 3, but there was a tiebreaker there. If there is a tie there, then we will go to rebounds. And if there is a tie on rebounds, we will go to assists. And if there's a tie there, then everybody wins something who got all 3 right. Anyways, post that in this video. Happy holidays, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Peace out.